In today's video, we're checking out this Gibson Slash Les Paul Standard in November burst. I'm going to cover some of the specs of this in just a moment, but a massive thank you to Sky Music here in Melbourne, Australia for the loan of this. If you want to check it out in your part of the world, links to everywhere will be in the description below. You're about to hear this in a backing track, and then I'm also going to show you some isolated tones. These pickups are something special. Let's get into it. Here's the guitar up close. Now this doesn't have any weight relief under the top, but that said, it's still not the heaviest Les Paul I've ever played. It's actually quite comfortable on. We get a AAA flamed maple top, which looks absolutely stunning in this November burst, they call it. Along the side of the fretboard, as well as the side of the body here, we get the cream binding. Now while this is a mahogany body and a mahogany neck, we get a rosewood fingerboard with the trapezoid inlays. We get 22 medium jumbo frets and a graphite nut. And this operates the same as basically every other Les Paul in the universe. We get a 3-way toggle switch here, 2 volume controls, and 2 tone controls. We get a custom burst bucker Alnico 2 neck pickup, and we get a custom burst bucker Alnico 2 bridge. Now these have a great mix of clarity on the top end, as well as clarity on the low end, and I'll showcase that in this video. Another thing that really stands out when it comes to this Les Paul is the neck. We get a 50s profile, it's nice and fat. I'm a big fan of fat necks, they fit my hands beautifully, so if you love a vintage guitar kind of spec on the neck, you get a kick out of this. I've played probably 30 different Les Pauls over the years, and this would be high on the list of one of the best I've ever played. A massive thanks again to Sky Music for the loan of this. If you want to check it out, I'll leave links to everywhere in the description below. All right, let's kick it off. In today's video, I'm plugged into my Fender Blues Deluxe reissue amplifier on the clean channel, and this is how it sounds on the neck pickup to begin with. Here we go, we'll do some chord stuff. All right, over to both pickups. Let's give this a go. Super spanky on the high end and lots of clarity on the low end. These pickups really do sound good. All right, and over to bridge pickup, here we go. Now there is a little bit of hair on that clean tone. I've got the amp quite cranked, and these seem like they've got a lot of output when it comes to the humbuckers. So there is a little bit of distortion overtone there, but still sounds pretty cool. Let's go over to some drive tones. And now with some overdrive, thanks to the left side of the Royal Flush with the gain set to about 11 o'clock. This is bridge pickup. Have a listen to this. That is huge. Over to both pickups, but this time what I'm going to do is drop the neck pickup down a little bit. Here we go. I want this guitar. This is bad. This is really nice. All right. Damn. Over to neck pickup. Let's try a little bit of blues because, you know, all the Slash fans love a bit of blues, I hope, as well. So let's give it a go. Let's start with the volume control down and we'll see how well it cleans up. Here we go. And then if I turn up, take a listen to this. I want this. Thanks for watching, folks. My name's Shane. If you want to check this guitar out in your part of the world, links will be to everywhere in the description below. I'm going to give you my thoughts about this. I had no expectations of this being as nice as it is. Straight out of the box, straight to YouTube, tuned it up. I did everything basically in one take, except for right at the end where I butchered some of the blues stuff. But overall, man, this guitar sounds fantastic. These pickups are unreal. Nice and clear on the top end, nice and clear on the low end, which can't be said for a lot of Les Paul pickups. So I love that. The neck on this feels amazing in the hand too. It's got just the right amount of chunk for me, and whether or not this would be a Slash model or not, it's fantastic. And being that it does cost a pretty penny or two, so just keep that in mind. But the look of this is nice. It's not as heavy as I anticipated either. You get a really nice hard case with it, but man, the tones kind of speak for themselves, and it's pretty rare to find a Les Paul that stays that clean with that much dirt, especially in the intro jam where I was stacking overdrives and stuff. So yeah, very, very cool guitar. There's not a lot to say sort of negative about something like this, other than it might be sort of out of the price of a few people out there, maybe including myself too. But overall, man, what a really nice guitar. This is something I could see myself owning. It's really cool. If you want to check it out, links will be below. Huge thanks again to Sky Music for the loan of this. Catch you soon. See ya.